YouTube, man, what's good, y'all boys? It's your boy, Who is London, man, back to give another news reaction video. And today we got the real reasons why these wrestlers got released. So yesterday and the day before, so what today is Sunday, February 9th. Today is Super Bowl. The game against the Chiefs. Is it the Chiefs and the Eagles? Well, whatever team Patrick Mahomes is in, and then the Eagles, you know what I'm saying? That's today. And yeah, so the past 2 days, they released around I think 10 wrestlers. They didn't really release a lot of females, but they released more males to be exact. So we got a reason why they got released, major cuts, and then what's going on with WWE facing Backlash. So something different is going on right now. I know for sure when it comes to these releases, these superstars are not happy because it's like that's their job, and then they're gonna have to find somewhere else or something else to do because boom, they're not within the company. But they gotta wait 90 days for to go to another promotion or something. But it's still they can't work where they used to work. But anywho, man. Shout out to WrestleMania, man. Another good, not another, the only good news source for wrestling news, period. You know what I'm saying? Go follow him on all his stuff. And if you watching this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and let's get into it.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including the real reason for WWE's releases revealed. WWE gave up on a release star. The Axe creative plans WWE had for another release star. WWE making huge cuts. Are they facing major backlash? Did LA Knight and Drew McIntyre have a legit fight on SmackDown? And much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on WrestleMania XL. Now let's see the intro and get straight into our first story. That first story looks at the real reason for the WWE releases. Now, our top story today takes a look at the fallout from this weekend's WWE releases, as it's been reported the exact reason as to why WWE have made so many significant cuts. A Fightful Select have now reported that WWE is making room for a new batch of stars to debut on the main roster programming in 2025. WWE has had a history of releasing talent before talent shakeups. While main roster cuts are a part of WWE's business model, the timing is unusual to say the very least. From the names involved, hardly any of the names were used on television, so it wasn't like they were taking TV time away from other talent. The SmackDown has now expanded to 3 hours, and WWE releasing a plethora of names when they know they need talent to fill their show is just a baffling call. Using names from NXT is a solid idea. However, NXT is a brand that also needs big names attached to it. NXT is on a major network, and they are consistently delivering shows outside of the normal realm. Taking a handful of names from the NXT roster and putting nothing in return is highly detrimental to the NXT product, and it wouldn't come as a surprise if CW Network executives took issue with this call. Next up, WWE gave up on a release star. Now, in relation to one of the key names that was released yesterday, that being Giovanni Vinci, Fightful Select are reporting that WWE were high on him initially, but when he re-debuted with his new character, the writing was on the wall. There were some in the company that were high on Giovanni Vinci upon creating the vignettes for him last year. That didn't end up conveying to TV, and most that we've spoken to believe he was pushed down the card with them knowing he wouldn't be brought back. Now, there's also a rumour that Vinci had backstage issues with Ludwig Kaiser, and this would likely explain why he was unceremoniously kicked out of the Imperium faction. But there were rumours last year that Giovanni Vinci's defeats...
And it was so weird. I didn't know until now that he was in Imperium, because I know for sure that it was 3 people in Imperium. It was Gunther, Ludwig, and some dude. I did not know that was me personally. That was Giovanni Vinci, because to let you know, I didn't start going really into wrestling, going back watching wrestling. I didn't really, the first pay-per-view I watched in a minute was War Games in 2020. I think it was 2023. And then that's why I was really getting back into wrestling, watching it and everything. And then I was like, okay, CM Punk is back. Oh yeah, I'm into wrestling right now. I'm gonna go straight watching that all the time. And really, I was just watching like the clips because really don't have cable or anything like channel wise to be able to watch it. Because really, right now, I just watch PLEs on Peacock and then Monday Night Raw. And then as soon as Evolve come out, I'm definitely watching that because it's on Tubi, and of course Tubi is free. But when it comes to SmackDown, I gotta figure out how to get the USA channel so I can watch that. But I did not know he was in the Imperium and got kicked out of it because I never got within the storyline. But that's crazy how they had some backstage heat.
So due to punishment from WWE because you tried to flirt with Tiffany Stratton, the guys that showed his...
No. That's why. Okay, there's a reason why. You was flirting with this man's girl. I wouldn't either. That dude, he ain't scary, but on TV he's scary. But he ain't nothing. But he's in Imperium with Gunther, so yeah. I mean, regardless, of just backstage, even though his TV persona, regardless, you don't flirt with no one's girl, bro. You don't do that. It's like, that don't make no sense. Like, you know that someone you're working with within your job is dating a significant other, and then you're trying to hit on their girl is crazy. And it's like, bro, that don't make no sense, bro.
Discontent to WWE management. Again, this is nothing official, just a rumor that may seem plausible now. Vinci is a name that would have thrived in NXT, and it's alarming that WWE would rather release him than give him another shot on a brand that is crying out for talent at the top of the card. Next up, axe WWE creative plans for a release star. Now, Blair Davenport was a release that came as a major surprise, as WWE never gave her a...
Are you really the last person to find out about the skip ads forever button? This is Pi, and if it sounds familiar to you, it's probably because you...
solid.
Yeah, so what I was hearing about her is they didn't have no major story for her.
The opportunity
Damn it.
On the main roster, and it's led to the questions
No
why on
major
earth they
plans.
called her up in the first place. Nevertheless, according to Sean Rossap from Fightful Select, Blair was going to join forces with Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. Sources within WWE Creative spoke with Fightful Select and indicated that there were no substantial creative plans for Blair Davenport until mid-January. She was pitched to join Chelsea Green and Piper Niven's group, and there was a movement on that front, but it didn't happen. The news of wrestlers being released is never positive, and we're extending our well wishes to all the names released by WWE. Next up, WWE making huge cuts. Now, unfortunately, it's not just wrestlers that are being released from WWE. Yesterday, a former WWE employee who worked for WWE as a social media video editor took to Reddit and confirmed that they were released from the company. He wrote on Reddit, "Up until Wednesday, I was a video editor for their social medias. Out of nowhere, they called me about some budget cuts and terminated my contract early. I'm heartbroken. I've been a huge fan and this was my dream job. My desk was decked out and I was proud of my job. This is just me ranting and looking for support from a community I've been part of, I guess. Hopefully better things are coming." The WWE are evidently making serious cost-cutting measures, but with WWE revenue being as high as it is, this really doesn't make a lot of sense. This is definitely an issue that needs to be directed towards Triple H at the next WWE press conference. Next up, could WWE face major backlash? WWE often likes to avoid releasing talent whilst they're on the injured list. However, this weekend, WWE made an exception and decided to release Carl Anderson. A Fightful Select noted that releasing injured talent is very out of the ordinary for WWE, and sources are digging for more details on why WWE made this move. Thankfully, although he's been cut from the company...
That's crazy. I didn't even know bro was injured. I don't think he's injured, but that's just crazy. Like, if you're going to injure an injured superstar, like, if you're going to just not release someone that's injured and it's like... they're still like almost like waiting to hear back for when they're cleared, and that sucks. That's really not even fair.
Company, Anderson is reportedly in good spirits. The WWE may have overhauled the way they release talent, and if it's a new policy that injured wrestlers are up for the chop, the WWE are going to receive a significant backlash and media scrutiny, and rightly so. This seemed like a playbook out of Eric Bischoff back in WCW, where he even FedExed the British Bulldog that he was fired after sustaining an injury in the ring. Next up, John Cena accused of politicking. And Drew McIntyre dropped another yet incredible social media promo this weekend, and in the promo, McIntyre decided to target John Cena. McIntyre took issue with the fact that Cena just declared himself for the Elimination Chamber, and even accused Cena of playing politics. All I ever needed was a fair chance, not to go out there, try to handle my business with one person, and then get jumped from behind by someone else. I've listened to all the politicking and backstage backstabbing on Raw. It's a minefield trying to tell the truth on your own. I'm not going to try to politic my way into the Elimination Chamber or use my stroke like John Cena. I'm going to do it the right way, the Drew way, work hard and beat up two of the top contenders in WWE. Whilst this is clearly McIntyre talking in character, it's been a talking point from fans that Cena just declared for the match and didn't have to earn his spot. Now, this would be a compelling story and plot thread to pick up when Cena returns to television, and McIntyre could be the perfect person to target Cena for this specific reason. Maybe Cena could say being runner-up in the Royal Rumble is good enough, right? Next up, did LA Knight and Drew McIntyre have a legit fight on SmackDown? Now, the feud between LA Knight and Drew McIntyre is heating up, and following a rather physical commotion on SmackDown this week between the two, there was speculation that the heat is genuine and legitimate. However, that isn't the case, and although LA Knight's promo and of course the brawl between the two did seem real, according to Fightful Select, there's no real tension between the two talents. McIntyre is reportedly set for a WrestleMania showdown with Damian Priest. However, due to the positive reception to the McIntyre and LA drama on SmackDown, there's been a push from fans to see WWE to pivot. WWE embracing the real-life elements of McIntyre vs LA Knight could be a great way to go, and there are endless ways WWE could take the feud as we head into WrestleMania 41. Next up, what's happening with the WWE Hall of Fame? Now, we already know that Triple H is headlining the 2025 Hall of Fame class, but it's unknown how WWE will format the event this year. It was reported last year that WWE could be shaking up the format, and according to PW Insider, WWE are still figuring it out. Nothing yet, we're told that they're figuring it out, with Paul Levesque going in. I could see them doing it as its own standalone event. Dead & Company are playing the Sphere that Thursday, so that rumour is not rooted in reality. Now, a lot of fans are hoping that WWE moves this show away from taking place following SmackDown, and WWE allows the event to breathe on its own by having its own unique night. Next up, where is Bo Dallas? Bo Dallas, aka Uncle Howdy, has been away from television for some time now, and it was rumoured that he was injured. But in a new update this weekend, PW Insider have stated that Dallas was never planned to be in the Royal Rumble, and he's off the road. Being a Royal Rumble. I was told he was never scheduled to be there and isn't currently on the road for the company. The WWE are still proceeding to move forward with the Wyatt 6 storyline, and it looks like Alexa Bliss will be formally introduced to the group in the coming weeks and months. Next up, a WrestleMania 40.
Yeah, they was talking about him supposed to be in the Rumble, but that's crazy. They saying that he's injured. Yeah.
2-1 match revealed. Now, before Kevin Owens turned on Sami Zayn,
we're gonna get this match
that Owens vs Randy Orton would be one of the featured matches for WrestleMania 41. However, it now looks like WWE will be delivering Owens vs Zayn on the grand stage, according to the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer Radio. Now, there's no news in relation to what Orton will do at WrestleMania if this is the case, as Orton will need to seek revenge on Owens for taking him out of action. With the Elimination Chamber taking place in Canada next month, it's possible that WWE will deliver the Owens vs Zayn matchup there and run Owens vs Orton at WrestleMania 41. However, time will tell. And finally, Seth Rollins buries AEW. Our final story today takes a look at how Seth Rollins has taken a cheap shot at AEW.
I've seen this because what's going crazy right now is my boy LeBron somehow, because with the trade block within the NBA, so Luka Doncic, he plays for the Dallas Mavericks. He is going to the Lakers, so there was this big trade. So the Lakers traded Anthony Davis and I think some like future draft picks or whatever for a couple of players, I don't know, for Luka Doncic. So that was a really big trade. I think was it the day after the Royal Rumble? Because when was the Rumble? The second. No. The Royal Rumble was on the 1st. Yeah, it was February the 2nd. That's what when it happened. So that was a whole crazy weekend because it was going over online, like literally like February. Like they were saying like February the 2nd of 2025 was the worst day of all time because John Cena did not win the Rumble. Look at Doncic going to the Lakers. We lost AD. It's like, bro, because I'm a Laker fan. So I'm like, bro, what is going on? And it's like, what's next? But no, yeah, he was saying like something with like MJF, because MJF, he's with AEW, and surprisingly he's gonna stay within AEW for many years to come, because originally when he was gone, when I think when Adam Cole ran off, like he was like when AEW ripped MJF TV, there was like talks about him coming to WWE. Most likely at some point in MJF, he's gonna come to WWE, because some point of time, because how AEW's audience is, because they're like getting like big venues and arenas, and they're not getting much audiences. And low key, I'm like they just, AEW needs to just do smaller venues. Like I don't know what showing that they did, but it was a good venue to where they had a decent amount of people, ain't no super big arena to where it's almost like half empty. Do that, and then most importantly, shoot, it could probably save y'all a company, because I know for sure at some point in time that company is gonna fall. It's gonna fall way harder than WCW.
Naturally, it has
That's my
social
opinion.
media
That's
talking,
my opinion.
but the shocking NBA trade involving Luka Doncic has now transitioned over to the wrestling world, as Rollins was asked by SiriusXM if AEW and WWE were ever to make a similar trade and how it would look, and Rollins gave a rather negative stance on the question. You'll make some headlines with this one. I don't think there's anybody in AEW that's on our level. You're probably looking at it. If you're looking at LeBron, that's like a John Cena level guy. I'd be looking at a John Cena for an MJF maybe. That'd be the deal. Luka would be MJF. That's the level. That's how crazy that is. That's a surprise that Tony Khan didn't take issue with Rollins' comments, and I'll be interested to see if there's any backlash directed towards him. But there you have it, folks.
There ain't
The
gonna be no
wildest news story.
backlash, man. That dude Tony Khan won't take it in. That dude's a sucker, low key. He don't treat nobody. He don't treat nobody right within his company. Shoot, you lost Penta. You're about to lose Britt Baker soon, and Britt Baker's definitely gonna be coming to WWE sometime. And I don't know who else. Also, yeah, Ray, Felix, Penta's like, I don't know if they related, but his brother, he's supposed, yeah, I guess he's gonna end up coming over to WWE soon, hopefully, because I know for sure his contract is like literally about to expire, or he's about to get a release or something. But anywho, man, that's the video today. You know what I'm saying? And of course, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Once again, thank y'all for watching this video so far. Hey, even though we got 90 subscribers, road to 100 subscribers, bro. Not 500, not to 1,000, because we ain't there yet. We're going to just go straight to 100. But since we're on almost at 20, let's just get to 50. But it's really road to 100. But anywho, it's your boy, Who is London. And I'm out. Peace.